Hi everybody, this is Jane again at Heide's, and I'm sitting here with Louis. And you've been to our store before. Our customers
I'm
remember
coming
you.
back.
Yes, you are. Okay, great. So Louis is going to show us a couple more features. Okay.
Well, one of the newest features that's been added to our edit screen in embroidery is our layout, and we have now auto alignment when you have multiple designs. So I only have one design on the screen right now, and you can use your finger or the stylus, your sensor pen, to be able to move things. I'm just going to copy and paste one of these, so I'll have two. Now I have these lined up on purpose in different positions. Well, when you go and select all of these, I'm going to go and select all, and I come back to my main screen. You'll notice the new alignment tool has become highlighted. With the alignment tool, I can now align designs very easily, all to the left, all along the top, all along the bottom, so that if I want things to be perfectly straight, I don't have to try to gauge, guess, turn on a grid. It will automatically align the multiple designs as well as the ones you have selected in the perfect position. So this is we had this feature before, however, it was reserved for lettering.
Right.
Now we have the feature with embroidery as well. So even if I go back and add lettering now, and I'm going to add, and we're going to go and choose a font and a monogram, and I'm going to just choose which one I want, and let's see, I like this one. So number 6, and it does, my fingers are cold, so it doesn't like cold fingers. And here we go, and I'm going to just type just some letters so you guys can see this, and I'm going to set that. Now that I have those in, I need to select everything or the ones I want aligned. So say I want the bottom 2 aligned and not the top, I can align just those. I don't have to align everything, but I do want everything aligned in this case. So we're going to tell it and go to our edit screen, and notice my alignment tools popped up, and I'm going to say please line everything up along the left edge, which is wonderful if you're going to do borders, you're trying to do something continuous, and you want to make sure everything's aligned and perfectly straight. Let the machine do the work for you.
This is great. So we can do this right here in the machine and don't have to use outside software.
No, right built in on the machine. Alignment positioning is wonderful. Now, also, if you want to use your text editing now, we're going to deselect everything, because right now you'll see everything is together. I'm going to come back and I'm going to reset, and I'm going to tap OK and choose only my letters, and you'll notice I have a big T now. The T is for any text editing. So it's going to open your window again, and it's going to allow me to now do individual. It's going to allow me to do them all together as a group, or I can select letters to edit. And I want to make this middle letter a little higher than the other ones. So you're going to make sure that you're on the single letter, and notice some new icons appear. Now I can simply position this one, and I still have my ABC because it's on the last letter on that one. So you can select your letters simply by scrolling over, and you can choose all of them, and notice it grays that out because it says, oh, you're trying to do all of these. Or I can do a simple select and tell it which letter I want to do that with, and then choose what I want to do, of course, and then I can tell it I want to position and move everything all together or at once. I can change the lettering here. I still have my size. All the options that we had before, they're just now all grouped together in a logical order to make it easily accessible for you. And that's one of the key features on this machine, is that everything like items are grouped together so that you don't have to go back and forth between screens. Everything's together. And I love that. It's time saver, you know. It's really nice that you get to save time that way.
Yes.
You also, we still have our built-in camera to scan our hoop in order to be able to do our perfect positioning, which now, of course, we'll use our projector for, a wonderful new feature. And then in your edit tools, we still have the density, you still have applique, and you also now have your, and notice the letters were the only thing selected.
Okay.
I'm going to change my hoop because I also now have my auto echo as well as stipple. Your echo icon is going to be in with your stippling icon, and it's going to allow you to do your echo and your stipple. Now notice it didn't do anything. I'm out of the hoop area. So the gray box is going to be your indicator and let you know, oh, you might need to reposition. Notice I can drag to reposition, but I also, and I'm going to select this design so you guys can see a little better. I'm also going to pinch and drag that. As I pinch and drag, I have resized that design. It's a pinch and drag to resize now.
And you can pinch and drag to resize just one element?
Just that element. I don't want that one to be bigger than this one, so now it has resized whatever I have highlighted.
Oh, that is awesome.
And now if I go into my size, I can actually tell it that I need that to be resized. I'm going to move it so you can see it. I have even further adjustments to make the design. But my pinch and drag is going to give me 20% up, 20% down. So it's a really nice feature. Now I'm just moving. It's not resizing.
Right.
And then, so you can still drag to move, but you can pinch and drag to resize. You can pinch and drag to resize your instruction manual. You can pinch and drag to resize your embroidery icon. So now if I want to add another design, and I'm in my design screen, now I have my designs up, but I want to see everything in that category. So if I just pinch, I can now make those icons smaller so I can see them. Now they're too little and I can't see everything. So as I pinch out, it will expand that window and I can collapse. And I said, oh, well, I might want to use this design in there, but I don't know if it'll fit the way I want it to. You have a new information tab, and when you tap on the information, it gives you all of the colors in the design, the size of the design, the time it'll take to sew it before you ever choose to set it. So you don't have to wonder, oh, is this going to fit? You'll know before you ever put it in your embroidery edit screen.
Cool.
It's a wonderful feature and easy to use. That's the really great thing about this one. It's so easy.
That is great.
I
That
love this
is
machine,
great.
and I think you'll love it too.
Oh, I'm
Enjoy
sure.
your new Luminaire.
Oh, thank you, Louis, so much.
Anytime.
Okay.